And now developing tonight, a former Columbia University gynecologist who admitted he sexually abused patients was just been found guilty of federal sex trafficking charges.
A Manhattan jury returning the verdict against Robert Hadden after less than a day of deliberating. CBS 2's Tim McNicholas live in Lower Manhattan with the latest. Tim.
Maurice and Christine, just this afternoon, U.S. Attorney Damian Williams described Hadden as a predator in a white coat. Patients have said that he assaulted them during what they thought were supposed to be gynecological exams, and that for years he gained their trust, lured them over state lines, and then abused them.
Day one, I was repulsed. He showed no remorse the entire trial.
Liz Hall says she will never find closure after Robert Hadden abused her, but she says today's verdict is an important step.
And when the first guilty verdict came in, I think what you heard were screams of joy.
Those screams came from Hall and other victims inside the courtroom. Hadden was a gynecologist who worked at Columbia University Irving Medical Center and New York Presbyterian Hospital. In 2016, he surrendered his medical license but avoided prison time on sexual assault charges at the state level as part of a plea deal. Today's verdict was for federal charges that he lured patients over state lines and abused them.
It hasn't fully hit us yet.
Hall did not testify in the federal trial because she says she lived in New York when she was abused, but she did provide a victim statement to the court.
I think we're all still shaking and crying and trying to wrap our minds around it.
Last fall, New York Presbyterian and Columbia University Irving Medical Center agreed to pay more than $165 million to 147 former patients who accused Hadden of assault. Evelyn Yang, who first spoke out in 2020 about the abuse she suffered from Hadden, called today's verdict a relief.
My name is forever tied to Hadden's name, unfortunately, but you know, it's been very triggering over the years to see my name next to his, basically in every article. But it was worth it for today's outcome.
And a jury found Hadden guilty in all 4 counts against him. Each count carries a maximum sentence of 20 years. His sentencing is scheduled for late April. Live in Lower Manhattan, Tim McNicholas, CBS 2 News.
All right, Tim, thank you.